Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Lennox has been in the news, and that is all because of an interview that she did. She was talking to a podcaster named MacG, and here's what happened on that interview.
And we had right now, is someone right now?
Oh my God. Whoa there. I'm not having, whoa, that's a wild question. Why that way? Why ask it that way? Whoa.
Because that's what you say in the song, you know what I mean? I love that part.
When did I say that? I said it in the song?
Yeah, don't you even remember the song?
Oh, I guess I did say that. I did say that. Okay, all right. Let me, okay, you caught me off guard there, but I did say that, but no.
That's not actually what she said in the song.
What she said in the song?
Like you listen to the song Pop, she says, if you really love me, I'll F you good. She said, I'll F you good, not the guy will F her good.
Now, he's from South Africa. He has a podcast and chill show. Now, after that, there was a lot of people weighing in on how uncomfortable she felt. She posted, I'm just like, why was I alone on a call full of people? Why didn't anyone intervene? And why wasn't parts of the interview destroyed like the team promised? Why did it happen to begin with? It just feels slow and ambushed and blindsided. But F it, I don't want anyone feeling sorry for me. I'm tired of the narrative, exhausted. I'm good, I promise. But as for interviews, I'm not doing them anymore. There's enough lives and interviews out there already. Now, this continued on over the weekend, and then she said, South Africa, y'all got it, heard you loud and clear. This won't be a place I will ever visit. Really got grown men justifying rape and predatory culture, disgusting, and it just went on from there. But she did say that social media is a traumatizing, unhealthy place. You are only accepted here if you're perfect and seemingly happy at all times, when every single life knows that's not realistic. People cry, people complain, people are mad in real life. I just never cared to be a fake ass bitch.
You know, I love watching young media personalities attempt to figure it out, you know, and one thing I won't do is judge MacG because, you know, I at one point was a MacG. I was one of those young boys like that. So I would rather counsel the man instead of cancel him. And this is a teachable moment for young media personalities. I didn't hear the whole context of the conversation. I just heard that part. So I don't know how they got to that question. But let me be the first to tell you, it's not what you say, but how you say it. And I feel like if it's based off something an artist said in a song, it's fair game, but the delivery still has to be correct. And as a 43-year-old man, I would rather the woman in the room ask a question like that, right? Like, y'all have combos like that on lip service all the time, right?
Well, and people did bring up the Lennox lip service interview, but I will say before people come on that show, we also let them know, you know, we're talking about sex and relationships. We're having a good time. We try not to ask anything that's going to make anyone uncomfortable. I would have said, look, in your song, you said this. So in real life, is this what's happening? And so people know that's what that podcast is about. They actually request to come on there knowing that's what it's about. We have Joey Badass on tomorrow. He wanted to do an interview about sex and relationships, so they know what they're walking into. But if it's somebody you don't know, who you're not comfortable with, and it comes out of left field, that can feel.
But I also think
the first thing he should have did is he should have asked her about the actual record that he was about to reference. Ask her about the Pop record. Then after discussing the record, you know, you might can get into, you know, some lyrics. But I still feel like he got the lyric wrong.
But not only that, if it was asked to be removed and they said that they would remove it and didn't remove it, that's another problem.
Well, if they promised to remove it.
If they promised to remove it,
if they promised to.
That's what she said in her. That's what she said in her
said.
tweet. So. Yeah, so, and then it's not easy when people are coming at you. If she felt uncomfortable, she felt uncomfortable. You can't be mad at her or tell her, well, you said this or you did that. You know,
and you
if
can't
she
expect
was uncomfortable. It is.
Yeah, and you can't expect her to react, you know, that way in real time. You know what I mean? People think about things later and be like, damn, why you do me like that? You know what I mean? So you know, everybody reacts to things differently. But yeah, I would just say, you know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it a lot of times. And
All right, now
I think
Julia
we know what we're
Fox
talking about, right? We've been around the block, us,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, we've been there.
We've asked a couple of questions or two in interviews, right?
Yeah.
All right, now Julia Fox has addressed people saying that she's dating Kanye West for, quote, clout. You know, she has her own podcast called Forbidden Fruits, and here's what she had to say about that.
When I was younger, I was such an attention seeker. Had to be like, make everything about me, every situation about me. And as I like got older and like did work on myself, like now, like I really like don't need it or care for it. People are like, oh, you're only in it for the fame, you're in it for the clout, you're in it for the money. And it's like, honey, like I dated billionaires my entire adult life. Okay, let's keep it real. And secondly, no, I really don't. I just care about like making my art, like watch my movie.
I don't know what she just said.
She said watch a movie.
That's what I got from it.
She said she's dated billionaires her entire adult life, and she's not dating Kanye for clout. She could care less.
You with the wrong person.
Just watch her movies and her art. And she also addressed a video that circulated where she's with Ye, Madonna, Antonio Brown, Floyd Mayweather, Jason Lee. They're partying. She said she was supposed to be a dinner for just Madonna, just the two of them. She said all these other celebs crashed the party.
Okay.
All right. And by the way, that Kanye Genius Netflix documentary has premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, the Sundance Studio. So people got a chance to see that. I saw they were saying Kanye wants final edit and approval. But Kudi and Chike, who actually directed it, did an interview where they discussed basically, documentaries aren't supposed to be to make you just look like you're in a good light. It is supposed to be a documentary. So they did say that they worked really hard on this, and they worked with Kanye on this. And while he's had a chance to see it, he's not getting the final cut. Okay. So that's Ye's journey through their vision.
Okay.
And that is your rumor report.
All right.
And you can see that, by the way. And you can see that, by the way, on Netflix starting February 16th. It's a Kanye trilogy.
And just real quick, I hope our Lennox doesn't stop going to South Africa just because of one bad conversation. Like, South Africa is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Like, don't deny yourself those trips to South Africa just because of one conversation.
I'm mad I can't go there.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of people from South Africa showing her support and saying they would love for her to come there. So,
all right.
Well, and salute MacG too, and the Podcast and Chill podcast. Like, I'm always here for counsel.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Let's get to the mix, the People's Choice Mix. Get your request in. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.